Good morning, YouTubers, friends, followers, subscribers, my Trevorites, lovers, haters, waste the spacers, chicken chasers, master bakers. Thank you very much for coming onto my channel. But if you're watching this video right now and you've not yet subscribed, why not? It's free. Saturday morning. Happy Saturday, everyone. Yes, today, it's becoming tired the minute when I say I'm up at the crack of dawn. But I was up. I was up about 6 this morning. Took my dog for a pee. Check that out. Then I had to continue with the feeding of the dog, and then I lay back down and had a lie-in. And then I spoke to my Australian friend who's currently travelled all the way and is now today making his way to, I'm not going to say where, but he's in England. Yes, but there we go. And I will see him on Monday. Had a long chat. Yes, lots in common. Veterans, PTSD, mental health, not giving a shit. There we go. Right. The emails are coming in. People say, Trevor, why are you shouting? I'm not shouting. It echoes in here. Yes, lots of... the media's awash with Philip Schofield. Do you know what? I don't feel sorry for him. However, there's a time and a place. The guy's in spiral. But it's now coming up. We thought row with Holly, row with ITV. It seems he's treated everyone like shit. He has. On his way up, on his climb to success, he's walked on everyone's shoulders to get there. And that's why no one is willing to stick their neck out and support him. Yes. It seems now that ITV hid his affair. Even no ITV, no his wife. They hid Philip's affair from Philip's wife. Philip hid his affair from his wife. A teenage boy. I wouldn't mind, but he has 2 teenage girls. It's quite strange. Philip's talent agency have dropped him. We want nothing to do with him. We run off integrity and respect, and he's shown us that he lied to us. He hasn't just been dropped from ITV this morning. ITV have got rid of him. There's no way back for him. Unfortunately, he's going to go out to the wilderness where he will probably meet Michael Barrymore on his way back. Hi, Phil. Yeah, I was out there for a couple of years. It's the sofa's still warm. Quite sad, isn't it? Yeah. In my opinion, and without prejudice, he probably does belong on the BBC. It seems there's a lot of paedophilia and corruption amongst the bosses of TV stations. That's the impression I receive anyway. Quite sad. Yeah. But there's loads going on. Was it the chairman of Tesco's, the big supermarket chain, right, has lost his job because of a couple of women made allegations about him. The women have remained anonymous, but it came from... In the tribunal, it said that the women have made allegations about you, personal misconduct. There's no proof of this. There's no shred of evidence. There's nothing to actually do anything to this boss. But because of today's culture, he's had to go and leave his job. I, personally, would get the police involved. If these allegations are made by these women that want to remain anonymous, I would have them named and I would sue them. I would sue Tesco's, and then I'd go and live in my life. Don't let wokeism win. It happened in Chelsea Flower Show the other day. These idiots with orange powder. They need to be charged. But before they get charged, you need someone with balls to slap them to death. Slap them. Leave them with bruises down their face. Then throw them in the back of a police wagon. Have you noticed though, all these protesters do it in places where they know the police will protect them. Try doing that shit in a housing estate. Try doing that shit in Belfast. Try doing that shit in Romania. Try doing it in China. Try doing it in Russia. You'll be kicked to death by the police. You do it where you feel safe. And it's usually out of work students that do it because they don't add value to ordinary life. They don't pay taxes. Someone's paying for it. The taxpayer's paying for their student accommodation. I'm going to be honest, universities, if you have students that are being paid for to attend courses by the taxpayer and they're taking time off to hinder the taxpayer, they should be kicked off their course. Gone. Why are we funding these scumbags? Right, what else? What else? Ulrika Johnson. Oh, she's back. Do you remember Ulrika Johnson? The weather girl, yeah. Every so often when she disappears, Vic Reeves and Bob Mortimer kept her in the highlighted for a while when she did that programme Shooting Stars. But every so often she'll disappear, and then she needs to stay relevant. She needs to stay relevant for TV work. So what has she went and done? Now this is my opinion based on what she stated. You may think I'm wrong. Ulrika Johnson, who's 55 years of age, has now spoken out to 34 years ago, when she was just 21, she was indecently assaulted. She was groped by Rolf Harris. Unfortunately, Rolf Harris isn't here to defend himself, and if he did, and if he was here, no one would believe him. But Ulrika, why didn't you speak out 34 years ago? Why didn't you speak out then? Why have you waited until he's dead? He went to court. He's been convicted. He was in jail. You should have spoke out a long time ago. The fact that you're speaking out now, 34 years on, makes me think you're full of poo. And you're back in the papers, which an achievement you have just, well, you've just been successful in your achievement to get yourself relevant again. Right, what else is happening? Now listen, I'll leave links to descriptions. I'll leave links to all these different stories in the description of this video. You can read the links and make up your own opinion based on what you read. These are my opinions, and I'm entitled to them. Right, now I'm going to end on something which I find quite funny, but I'm going to mention it. No offence to my American audience, but it seems the world's nutters live in your country. Check this out. A 32-year-old American woman who faints a lot was going through an MRI machine when, allegedly, she fainted. Whoa, she fainted for 40 seconds. When they brought her out, she's now saying, I was dead for 40 seconds. But I've been to heaven and I've seen what heaven is. There's nothing to fear in heaven, nothing to fear. I've been there. I was there dead and I'm back here. She'll probably be on those gospel tours now, I know the choirs now. She'll be there going, I've been and I've seen Jesus. He wears white with a halo. Where do these nutters, why is it that these nutters are always from America? Maybe it's because they're like 6 or 7 times the population of the UK. The UK has its fair share of nutters. But times that by 6 or 7 in America because it's a bigger country. Then again, they have a place in the desert for aliens. They have also a place for gold. They've also a place called the White House where the world's nutter seems to reside. Yes. It's crazy, isn't it? What a crazy time. Yep. Oh, well done to Jim Davidson, who was in court yesterday. I don't mean well done for being in court, that's wrong. But Jim travels around the country helping different veterans. And he should have got a 12-month driving ban yesterday, and it was reduced to 6 months. So I'm pleased that Jim, it's only 6 months, Jim. Could be worse, Jim. You could be Mr. Schofield this morning, couldn't you? Anyway, listen, people. Not going to mention the hostage and the handler today. That will come in a different video. But I want to wish you all the best. Just remember, whenever you're sharing your life online with people and you're sharing your opinions with people, don't always take people at face value. There are a lot of people out there which will try and exploit your good nature for their own personal gain. Don't fall into that trap. Apart from that, and I must say, have a great day, Fatima. Have a wonderful day. Looking forward to speaking to Colin Jackson next Thursday, 10 a.m. Colin Jackson, CBE. 4 times European champion, a few times Commonwealth champion, double world champion, world record holder, Olympic silver medalist. One of my subscribers said to me, Trevor, can you speak to Colin and see if he'll bring on his medals to show? I did speak to Colin, and unfortunately, Colin's medals are not kept in his home. They're kept somewhere safe, which you can probably understand. Listen, have a great day, everyone, and stay safe. And thank you for supporting this channel. It means a lot. We are growing again, and it's because you keep checking to see if you are subscribed. A lot of people are being unsubscribed unwillingly, and they're finding out and they're coming back on. So thank you for your support. Have a great weekend.